Okay, I got a challenge here from Skim Chess. Skim Chess 2043. Let's see how he plays. Oh, we got an even score here. D4. Well, let's go for a Nimzo. Yeah, I don't see a Nimzo on my recent list here. People have mostly been playing E4 against me for some reason. Yeah, all my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The last 9 games I had as black. White started off with E4. Okay, well, there's two main choices, knight to c3 and knight to f3. Knight to f3 is actually the most popular move here. Oh, he said, hi, good luck. Skim Chess watches my channel. How nice. Okay, so he's going for knight f3. Let's see. So after knight f3, I can play this move, c5. This transposes into a Benoni. A modern Benoni. Where knight f3 has been played, which is not a bad line for white. It's just if knight f3 is not played, sometimes there's ideas of a quick attack with f4, and now it's a little bit slower because the knight has to get out of the way. But still, white does pretty well in these openings. So can he play? Can he immediately play e4? Maybe I should e5. Maybe I should try and slow that down a little bit. The e5 idea. I'm going to fianchetto the bishop. It's pretty standard. Okay, now he's putting pressure on the e-pawn. And I don't want to put my queen on c7 and walk into a pin. So probably queen e7 is the move, but is the queen going to be a victim there? I think it's okay for the moment. I wonder if I can actually take on e4. I wonder if I'm threatening to take on e4. Knight takes e4, knight takes, queen takes with check. Then maybe I have time to come back and defend the pawn. I don't know. Yeah, so he defended. Let's go ahead and castle. Maybe I'm going to put a knight on e5, but I don't have to do that immediately. Maybe now that would be good. Knight e5. Shielding my d-pawn. This d-pawn is kind of the linchpin of my formation here. That's why probably white's plan will involve retreating this bishop and pushing the f-pawn forward and then the d-pawn. So let's get my pieces opposed to that pawn. I wonder if there's some interesting tactical ideas here. You know, this bishop is defended by the queen and the knight. So if this knight were to move, and this knight weren't here, then I could consider taking the d-pawn and take advantage of the pin on the e-pawn. Something like that. But well, I guess the plan is for me to expand on the queen side, so I should probably be thinking about moves like a3, b4. And I just don't know where to put this bishop yet. I guess it goes to d7, but let's start with the pawn expansion. Just want to gain power along this long diagonal here. Ah, he stops it. Okay, so now this is why the bishop goes to d7 to support the b5 pawn push. And he went there. Maybe I should have played b6. Anyway, I'm going to expand along this file anyway. He takes en passant. Take back with the rook, defending my a pawn and pressuring his b pawn. So I'm going to go for that. Okay, white is thinking here. His pieces are reasonably well posted, but maybe a little bit passive. So, that's one of the nice things about the Benoni is that black has a lot of active plans. But like I said, the plan for white is normally to push through the center. So get this bishop out of the way and push the f-pawn forward. That's what I would be playing here as white. It's already got his rook opposite my queen. My queen can drop back to f8 if I need to. If I need to get off the e file in a hurry. Or it could go over to this square. Okay, so he put his queen on c2. Maybe is in preparation for opening up the center. Yeah, so he goes there. Oh, he's also defending the b pawn. Aha, so he takes there. Yeah, I guess he can, that's right. Okay, so we got that one. And then don't have anything over here. Yeah, I want to play c4 here and shut his bishop out of the game, but rook c8 is covered. And this is covered by the bishop and the knight, so the knight alone is not enough to support that c4 push. Okay, so good play by white so far. Okay, well, let's put the rook on the b file. The idea of dropping my queen back to e8 and playing bishop to the knight covers it there. Yeah, a little tricky. Still, okay, so white is a pawn up, but this is kind of a weak pawn, so maybe it's not not such a huge deal. But we'll see what kind of plans we can come up with. Wonder if I should reroute this knight somewhere. And the knight can go to h5 with tempo, but then that'll just kind of help him because it'll force him to drop his bishop back. It helps me a little too by starting to open up this diagonal, but I'm not entirely convinced that's the right way to play it. Or the knight could come back. Could bounce around to e8 to c7. Hitting the bishop over here. Yeah, it looks like white is having trouble coming up with a plan. Of course, having won a pawn, he doesn't need to have too much of a plan, but he's got to make a move. Okay, just drop the bishop back. Let's see. So, yeah, everything is still covered over here. I could put the rook on c8. Threaten this e5 push, c4 push rather. I could lift the rook. Maybe that's a more active way to do it. Lift the rook here. Yeah, slight squared bishop just doesn't have many squares, does it? Could drop the bishop back. And maybe even that way it doesn't have a lot. But I mean, dropping it back would allow the knight to come to e7. Yeah, so he's going after the entry there. Yeah, that's good. What to do here? So maybe something like this. I want to evacuate the the back rank in case he plays the check here. Oh, he just goes for the pin. I wasn't so worried about that because that bishop is well defended there. Yeah, let's get the king off the back rank before I put my queen on the back rank. Oh, and now he goes there. Okay, I have to take. Okay, the knight comes in and hits the queen. I need to defend the d-pawn once again. He's brought up that old issue of the d-pawn. So this has got two defenders here. Probably drop my knight back, take this guy off, and bring my knight back. I don't know if that does a whole lot. This pawn is still adequately defended. Yeah, he's just going to kick my knight around. I mean, kick my rook around. So let's bring the rook back to the back rank. Okay, he went there. Does he have a way of ganging up on the bishop? That's the question. Knight here, I can take it. So let's let's drop the knight back. It defends d6, so my queen can move. And so he's looking at these squares. Let's get my queen out of the way. This f pawn is loose. That might be a problem along this diagonal here, or file rank, whatever. Yeah, so I have to take that. I don't want to allow that fork. And then he's threatening the f7 pawn. And this is no longer under attack, so I can block like this. And then just round up the pawn, I think. We'll see if I run into trouble. There's a check here. There's something here. Okay, it's just an exchange. So what is this? This is an even position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. Well, I somehow escaped all of that. Okay, an opposite colored bishop, so a bit tricky here. Let's go take a look at the bishop here. He just pushes the f-pawn forward. Well, he can't do that right away, can he? So that's probably a good post for the bishop. He can take there. Okay, so he got his pawn back. But this is probably a drawn endgame. Well, let's see if I can draw it. It's always a challenge. It's a good post for my bishop, so I don't want to give it up right away. I want to try and create some kind of blockaded position here. Yeah, I can't do much at this point, so I'm just going to shuffle with my bishop and see what he does. Okay, so I can push here now, since his king isn't there. And then this should be a draw. I don't see any way for him to make progress here. Okay, so that's all right. You still can't really make progress because my bishop and pawn cover the dark squares, so and my king can just sit here as long as my bishop has free moves. It should be a draw. Okay. At some point, I don't want my bishop stuck here while his king is attacking these pawns. So at some point I have to switch to moving my king instead of moving my bishop, but still should be okay. In fact, I can move my bishop like this. That's what I can do. So my king can sit there and I can move my bishop back and forth. Okay, that's a draw. Anyway, that's a good game. I'll upload this on my channel today. And I'll do a postmortem as usual. See you guys later. Bye.